forth and get the latest information right there without having to type it in. Now Bing is integrating, or Microsoft is integrating Facebook to where users can get, if they're searching for things, like I said, like restaurant, there's a good chance someone else might have done it. You can get that integration where from people who have posted likes or posted comments on certain things can come up in your Bing results. So if you're looking for best restaurant, something, that's your search. Then people who have posted likes on their Facebook page, posted comments about it on their Facebook page, that will be added to the search results. So not just you get the search results, you will also get the ability to see what other people think of it, and then you get to ask questions right there without leaving that search page. So if you find someone that has that search result going on, you can ask questions and get answers right there without having to leave the search result page, so you get more information. So if I'm looking for a restaurant, it's not just that I'm looking for a restaurant, you know, it's something that I can say, okay, I'm looking for a restaurant, and the Bing search comes up, and people that have been to that restaurant, people that either like or dislike it or whatever their comments are, people will post their comments, and the Bing search will now get with those comments, link with Facebook, get with those comments, and they will show me what people have said, and then I can ask questions right there. You know, if I have more questions, I can ask it right there. I'm telling you, man. You know, I like when competition between companies start getting fierce, because the consumer benefits. Google does something, Microsoft does something. The consumer definitely benefits when there is competition in the tech world. Now, we're coming right back. Again, we're coming right back. We're going to take a quick break. We're coming right back, and you're going to see more of these things, more tech right here on Tech Pulse. Stay tuned. Here we are. We're back. We're back, and we're ready to do our next story right here. And we were talking about Microsoft and Bing and how they integrated Facebook so you can get those search results you're looking for, connecting with Facebook. So people that posted comments on whatever you're searching for, you would get that in your search results right there, and you're able to ask more questions on that, so you can feel, if you're looking for a book, if you're looking for whatever you're looking for, whoever has posted anything on Facebook, Bing will search through it because of that Microsoft Facebook integration, search through it and bring up whatever likes or comments that person has written about it, so you can benefit. And like I say, I like when companies start, you know, trying to outdo each other, because that just means more for the consumer. And speaking of Microsoft, there is not a rumor, but there is news, you know, according to various tech sources, there's news that Microsoft is looking to create a set-top box for media playback, according to a report. As well as previous rumors that we've been hearing with Microsoft, as far as their new system coming out being all-in-one, and then they wanted an additional system that they could have as just a set-top box. Now, this one says that the software giant is working on a device that allows users to sign on to Xbox Live and use its apps to view streaming video. So people would sign on to Xbox Live and use this app to view streaming video. This would basically clone the non-gaming aspects of the Xbox 360 game console into a fairly cheap product. The Wall Street Journal says that the device would cost around $99, putting it on par with the Rokus and the Apple TVs and stuff like that. Now, sources claim that it's gone through a number of iterations, including one with Kinect-style motion controller. This is still allegedly in development. Microsoft hasn't come out and said that they have released this thing yet, but who knows? You know, this thing may hit the store shelves this year, you know, when the new console launches. So right now, again, we see Microsoft is working on this set-top box. Now here's the thing with this. You know, Microsoft is working on a set-top box, so the report says. Okay, right? You could work on a set-top box, but you have other companies like Roku, like Apple TV, like Sony, the Sony streaming media player. You have all those other companies, right, coming out with their set-top boxes. Even Amazon is rumored to be coming out with their own streaming device. Now, Microsoft has been trying to capture the homes of people ever since they launched the 360. Ever since the 360 launched, they wanted to be the central console in the home. Now, they even have a deal going with Comcast that would make their Xbox One, you could use that as a cable box. So you didn't need to get a cable box from Comcast. Now, if they're looking to make a streaming device out of the 360, you know, because basically that's what all the reports are saying, that that the 360, the standalone 360, could be used for this integration. Just with a software firmware update, they can have people with their 360 games, with their 360 systems, use that as a streaming device. Now, the problem is the 360 is huge compared to Apple TV and Roku and things like that. So Microsoft really would have to do a lot of different things. I don't think the 360 as it is now is going to be used for that. But when E3 rolls around, there's a lot that Microsoft hasn't told us about what their new console is going to do. So this, if they're rumored to be creating a set-top box, and they really are serious about this all-in-one, like they said, their machine, this all-in-one console that will do everything and that will be your central hub. I mean, I'm telling you, this could be the move that Microsoft is doing. This could be the move that Microsoft is doing. I mean, a lot of things we might think, well, Microsoft is not going to, you know, I mean, why would they come up with a streaming box? You might think that, but I mean, Microsoft they really want to engage and take over your living room. They want to be the one console in your living room. Forget about cable boxes. Forget about all of these different things, extra game consoles, streaming devices. Because right now, if you look at it, gamers or technology buffs have, I mean, multiple boxes in their entertainment setup right now. They probably have a DVD player. You know, they probably have DVD burner. Probably have a Blu-ray player as well. The Blu-ray plays DVDs as well, but they might have an old DVD and a burner, so they want to keep that around. So you have a DVD player and a Blu-ray player and a DVD burner. You have a cable box, and then you have a Roku, and then you have your game system. So that's 5 boxes right there that you have, and then that's not even counting your stereo setup if you have an amp with speakers and things like that. That's not even counting that. So what Microsoft is aiming to do is to take all of those and just make you have one box that they have all together. And that's what the Xbox One is coming and is shaping up. They're sizing themselves up to be that. So they want to take all of those consoles that you have in your house right now and replace them all with just the new version of Microsoft's Xbox, which is the Xbox One. So I mean, this is definitely gonna be interesting in my opinion. This is gonna be interesting to see how Microsoft plays this. If they're coming out with a separate set-top box to add an additional bulk, unless they're going to come up with this box and immediately announce that those who have Comcast or cable boxes can just use their system and that's it, then I can see them swaying a few heads. But if it's going to be where you're just adding to my already stacked entertainment list, then I don't think Microsoft is going to be very successful. Well, we have to wait and see. Now, yesterday we talked about the MSI gaming laptop. You know, this thing was definitely on the cutting edge. Well, if you weren't convinced with that, we have the Origin PC Eon 17 SLK Premium mobile gaming system, and this thing has launched. Yes, this thing has launched. The Origin PC has launched. They have a new limited edition premium mobile gaming system in the form of the Origin PC Eon 17 SLX, which now comes with a Razer gaming mouse, a Corsair HSIA gaming headset, and an Origin PC messenger bag. Now, this Origin PC Eon 17 SLX is equipped with an Intel 3rd generation Core i7 3840. Whew, yeah, and these things just, I mean, you're trying to say this stuff and the numbers just keep getting jumbled in your mind. You know, my mind sees it one way and my lips see it another way. The Origin PC Eon 17 SLX is equipped with the 3rd generation Intel Core i7 3840Q mobile processor, and get this, it has 2 NVIDIA GeForce GTX 680M GPUs, 2 of them. You know, 4 gigabytes of VRAM combined, and the SLI mode with Origin PC Professional GPU overclocking tweaks. I mean, this thing is packed. This is even better than what we showed you yesterday. It is also fitted with a 16 gigabyte of Corsair Vengeance 1600 megahertz RAM, and it has a 240 gigabyte, not regular hard drive, but solid state drive, and a 1 terabyte hard drive for extra storage. So you're getting 16 gigabytes of 1600 megahertz RAM. The RAM running at 1600 megahertz. You're getting 16 gigabytes of that. You're also getting a 240 gigabyte solid state drive. 240. And then you're going to get a 1 terabyte. 1 terabyte hard drive for that extra storage, together packed in with a 17.3 inch full HD LED lit screen with that 16.9 inch ratio. You're going to get a 2 megapixel webcam, high definition audio with THX True Studio Pro that can pump out up to a 7.1 channel support. This limited edition, and this is a limited edition model of the Origin PC Eon 17 SLX. Limited edition. This is going to be shipped next day. Anyone who orders this is going to be shipped next day. And this costs, I mean, whew, this ain't cheap. This costs $3,400. The cost, all the items, you know what I'm saying, extra things you're going to have to buy separately. But if you want this PC, go to Origin PC's website. So go to originpc.com. Go to their website. This thing is not sold in stores. So you're not going to go to Best Buy. You're not going to find this thing on HSN. Let me just go ahead and show you a little bit, a little picture of this thing. So you're not, so don't think that you're going to go to HSN or QVC or Best Buy, you know, or Tiger Direct. No, you're not getting it anywhere like that. This thing, you have to go to originpc.com. Get their website. I mean, this thing is just a beast right here. 17.3 inch screen. This comes with two NVIDIA GeForce GPUs. 2 of them. This thing just screams. You know, they didn't release the battery life on this thing. And you know this thing has to eat battery. It has to eat battery. And if they could have come up with a machine that could definitely at least give you 4 or 5 hours of gaming in this, if they could do that. Now, it's more likely that you're going to get, you know, 2 to 3 hours.